A few things actually. Working on some new music, working on a quote unquote comeback into the music industry, and it's working great because I'm allied with a lot of people overseas as well who are helping me a lot, giving me a lot of advice on what I should do, what I shouldn't do, and it's working great. Like when you're younger, especially when you play rock and roll, you have this kind of mentality where you think you need to know everything. And the older you get, the more you realize how much you don't know than how much you do know. So I've become more open to listen to advice and take it from people who actually mean the best. Not at the moment, no, because from what I've gathered and what people have been telling me, especially the people that I'm working with, like the way someone like Ed Sheeran would promote himself is very different to how an artist like myself, an indie artist, would have to promote him or herself. You can't go down the same route, and success in the music industry there's no clear-cut path, because it's one of those industries where you're not being successful based on talent. If you were, say, like a doctor or a sportsman where you were playing basketball or cricket or football or baseball or whatever it is, you would be judged basically on your performance. The better player you are, the more you have, the better chance you have of success. But it's not like that in the music industry. Talent is not the number one qualifier for success, which is very interesting. I mean, you can be someone who's moderately talented and still be successful in the music industry. I forgot his name. It's a doctor who does the psychology of the entertainment business, and what he says is the main thing that gives success, especially to someone like a musician or an artist or an actor or a writer or whatever it is, it's perseverance. It's just perseverance. The second is connections. So you need to know people. It's always who you know and rather not what you know. The third is luck, and he's like, then comes talent. So in that order. Yes, but like I said, it's not going to be done the usual way. I mean, 99% of the entire music industry is controlled by 1% of success. Is 99 to 1. That's the ratio of success in the music industry. So for every 99 people, maybe one person is successful. And you can't follow the trend. You can't do what the next person is doing, the person next to you or the person who came before you. You can't do that. And there's no clear-cut path. There is a plan, there is an action plan, but the route is very different. And I don't like making competition. So I don't want to disclose. There are certain rules, like you always release something in the fall or in the summer. It's not kosher to release something in like spring or autumn. Yeah, definitely. I play around a lot of open mics. I find that that's a good space to go to because it's a place where people come to now. I think the open mic thing is very predominant in Sri Lanka, and I actually like performing there, especially with my friend Ursula and my friend Avi. Those two guys. I mean, Avi started the open mics in Sri Lanka, and he doesn't get enough credit for it. But I love playing there. Yeah, whenever I can play. If you want me to come play for one of your concerts, just let me know. I'll be there. Nothing much in the sense that I still listen to a lot of hard rock and metal, but it's not what I'm feeling at the moment. Like I still play with my first band, Siblings of Hatred, and we're just the best of friends. We've been friends since we were 18, 19 years old. We've all come a long way in terms of where we are in life. They have kids, they have families, they work. I guess life has changed, and I guess the reflection of our lives should be mirrored in our music. And that's happened. We were in the studio with Siblings of Hatred, and we were writing the lyrics. And back when we were 18, 19, Yasmin, we wouldn't think twice about saying something. We just say it. And the vocalist, Jude, he was like, man, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to sing that anymore. I can't do it. And so we changed the lyrics. And are we still metalheads? Yeah, we're still metalheads. But in terms of where we are in life. You can't live life at 30 or 33, or that's how old I am. The way you lived it when you're 18 or 19, it's impossible. Unless you're in denial or you're going through like midlife crisis, you can't do that. Yeah, so we're all back in the band except Michael, who was our original vocalist. But the original members, so basically Jude was on drums when Michael was singing, and then Jude came on vocals. So Michael's not here because he's in Dubai. Everyone else is in the band, including Misha, who was always like the unofficial member of the band. Misha is another band called Whirlwind, and so he's in the band as well. So we're good. Everyone who has ever been involved in the band is in the band. So yeah. Remember the times when we have to like go find our favorite artists or go find our music? If you really like to listen to something, you'd actually go out and find it. Bob Dylan did 3 albums, which were his Christian albums, which are very interesting. I don't know about now, but they weren't on iTunes, and they're not on YouTube. Like, you can't go to YouTube. I think they are on iTunes, but you can't go to YouTube and find Bob Dylan's original music. Like his oddities, his very rare stuff. You can't find it. You have to look for it. And something happens when you look for it, and you appreciate it more when you find it. Yeah, I mean, I have a YouTube channel, and there's some music on that. It'll most certainly be on iTunes, but I don't know if every single song on the album will be on iTunes. There will be a website where you can order the music, obviously, because we want people to listen to it. But the website's not up yet. I have the domain, but the website's not made. You guys will have to just wait and see and just follow my stuff. YouTube, Dananja Aloysius. Just Google it. I'm sure you'll find it somewhere. Yes, one thing. And I think it's very important that I say it in closing and going forward. It's to do with mental health. It's a thing that's very frowned upon in our culture in Sri Lanka. And hey mom, you're probably going to kill me for saying this, but I've had to struggle with it. I've had to come to terms with the fact that it's there, and it's something, and recovery is a lifelong process, and there's people you hurt along the way, and to those people I am tremendously sorry, regret what I said and what I did, but the apology doesn't go to people who are waiting for the apology, if that makes sense. It goes to people who I still talk to, who are still friends with me, and who say, Dan, as long as you're okay, you don't need to apologize. To those people, I need to apologize, because it's your strength. And I have a great doctor, Dr. Kumar Nayaka. We've become friends throughout the years that he's been counseling me, and his son, who I have a relationship with, a teacher-student relationship with, is a great guitar player as well, and he has his own band. It's very important that you address it, and especially for musicians, especially for creative people, there's a balance between creativity, to know how creative you can be, and to just be sane. And you got to find that balance. I can't find it for you. No one can find it for you. You got to find it for yourself. And thank you, Yasmin. Thank you, Decibel, for this interview. And I'm not regarding my music and finding it. You'll find it. It'll come to you. And if you look for it, you'll find it.